Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Idle Research. We're at 66. I'm laughing because I'll tell you in a moment. We're at 66% of Flask promotion. At 100%, we'll be ready to promote to tubes, but I have to wait. I'll tell you in the conclusion why. I invite you to stay and check the timestamps if you ever get bored, because this is almost real time. I'm laughing. It's because I did the whole voiceover. It was done, but I was not recording. I had to stop recording at one point, and I somehow thought I was still recording. And I did the whole voiceover, and I was satisfied with it, ready to turn it into, clean it up, turn it into WAV file. And then I realized I was not recording, so I was just speaking to myself. Now I have to start over. So I'm maxing out each type of flask, working on the boost right now. Very easy to get 3 points. Look at that, 63 million times Golden Flask effect. We're gonna get 2 more Ice Flask effects in this video. We're not gonna get the last one, we won't need to. Also, E10,000 energy is an achievement that I won't be able to reach in this episode. Next episode, before we promote to tubes, I'll get that achievement. Once I'm done, I'm going to show you my whole save file. Just to give you a barometer, in case you're curious, what do you need to reach everywhere to reach 1E100 Golden Flask? Just in case maybe you're about to play the beta, or if you're curious for when you actually play the game. So what I'm doing right now, I'm concentrating on Ice Flask, but eventually I'm going to spend time on Fire Flask too. And I will do a small session of Fuel Flask farming, but it's always tricky because I have this bug, if you remember last episode, where everything gets bought automatically for Fire Flask. So as soon as I have enough Fuel Flask to buy the bottom right upgrade, I lose them all. But anyways, I'll still do it. Just navigate through it. This will be gone when the game gets released. Here, I just stop freezing. I'm going to start burning. What I want to buy is the bottom left upgrade, 5E37. But because everything gets bought automatically, I got to wait until everything that costs less than 5E37 gets bought. But it will only take a few seconds. And I make a lot per 6 seconds, 2.7E37. That's a whole lot. There you go. We got it. And now I'm going to farm a Fuel Flask. I prestige in less than 5 seconds now. And before I do this, I'm going to go in Ice Flask and buy a couple of Fuel Flask upgrades. Because if I let it go past 6.7 E10, I lose all my Fuel Flask. So I'm just going to buy a few upgrades for Fuel Flask Freeze 1.25%, not percent, but times. Then we'll do a jump cut very soon, and then it's the last time I ever farm Fuel Flask. Okay, we're done. I'm at 9.2 E11 Fuel Flask. Why did I stop there? Well, I'll show you in the Fire Flask. And you'll see how fast I can do a burn or freeze. And let's put music on. I keep forgetting to turn it back on after I want AFK mode. As you can see, if I reach 1E12, I lose all my Fuel Flask. So 9E11 seemed pretty good. 4.26 seconds per burn and 11 seconds per freeze. And I get 3.2 million Ice Flask per freeze, and now 3.3 million because it keeps going up. It's pretty good, and I can't even buy energy gain Ice Flask effect. That's very disappointing. 4, 5, 7, 8, and 4, 5, 9, 9. So I gain E20 out of 4,600. It's not very impressive, but why not? I'm still gonna get this. It's gonna get better over time, and I do need to reach 1E10,000 to get the last Flask achievement. As you can see here, it's still very easy to gain points for the mastery tree, so I'll be able to max out all the boosts. So right now I'm buying a little bit of Golden Flask effect. I think the red one will be smarter probably, but it doesn't really matter because no matter which action I take, I'll reach my goal, you know. Almost done. So here 1.5 Golden Flask gains is a must, but I'll also buy this one, 1.1 Mastery XP gains. Once again, it's multiplicative, so I bought it a few times. And we cut at 94%. And this is where I made a mistake. I'm at 1.2 E8, 1.3 E8, okay? 1 E9, I get Golden Flask, Ice Flask effect. As soon as I buy this, I would get to 100%. Because it gets multiplied by something like 45,000. So all I have to do right now is wait. Instead, I went into Fire Flask and I'm going to do a burn, trying to get more Golden Flask gains from Fuel Flask. So I'm wasting a bit of time here. It's not a race, so it doesn't really matter. But I was not aware that for some reason I didn't think, hey, all I have to do is wait, because I had more than 10% of the amount of Ice Flask needed. Worst case scenario, I go AFK mode, I don't know, go eat or watch a movie, whatever, come back and I'm done, you know. But whatever, we're gonna go overkill here and increase our Golden Flask gains. And in fact, when I reach E10,000 energy next episode and I go Flask promotion, let's see how high I am in terms of percentage, because we're gonna go above 100% even in this video. 94% still, 95%, we already saw that. Still flickering, of course, it's gonna get fixed. So yeah, we're about to cut though, and when we cut, it's when I came to my senses. So here I'm gonna max out the very last flask. Yeah, the crafting count would be smart to buy. If I craft more, then that means I get more Golden Flask, because the Golden Flask effect, I guess, is good too. But yeah, this would be the best to upgrade. But once again, all I have to do is wait, so no matter what I do. And after that, there's no point in continuing, because when you promote to tubes, you open another side of the game. Now, there's been talks of having multiple save files, like Adventure Capitalist. I don't know if he's gonna go for it, but you would be able to go back to Flask, then tubes, and whatever it's called. There's a third layer too, but I'm not aware of all this. The beta testers are aware of it, not me. And I'll explain why once again in the conclusion. 98.9%. This is where we end this, because look at that, I have access to the Golden Flask gain Ice Flask effect. It's a long name. 49,000 more Golden Flask gains. So of course we bust through and we reach 102%, and we can promote Flask to tubes. Okay, I changed my mind. I was supposed to show you my whole save file. That was just in case you want to know what you need to reach everywhere to be able to attain 1E100 Golden Flask. The problem is, first of all, it was boring. And second of all, I was missing portions. Forgot to record certain parts. If you follow the series, you have a very good idea what you need to do. And by the way, if you really want to reach 1E100 Golden Flask, you can do it in only a few days if you're really dedicated. So we're gonna skip directly to the conclusion. I'll spare you the pain. As soon as this video is published, I will talk to the developer, but I have to wait before I make videos on tubes. We need to remember that the game is still in beta. Other beta testers are already there, but he wants to polish that side before I show it to you, the future players of this game. There are a few key bugs that need to be fixed. The goal is to increase your viewing experience, of course, and give you a true preview of how the game will look like at release. Time frames are not clear, but episode 11 could come out in early December, which is relatively soon. In the meanwhile, I will get the E10,000 energy achievement, then wait. The first part of this series, which was to reach 1 E100 Golden Flask, is over. I really hope you enjoyed it. Episode 11 will open a whole other side of the game, so stay tuned. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.